Welcome to my urban garden. A lot going on today. And we've got dogs and planes and saws and people and cars. But I'm not going to let that stop me from taking a moment to unwind and have my cup of tea. Hi, I'm Susie Dingle, writer, garden coach, and landscape designer, bringing you information and inspiration to help you better enjoy, utilize, and improve your outdoor space. This is a Camellia sinensis. It's the plant that's used for making tea. Green tea, black tea, oolong tea. I'm going to take the advice of this author, Emilie. She wrote a book called If Teacups Could Talk, and in it she encourages us to take time out to actually have tea and do it in a way that's meaningful and thoughtful. She writes in it, "You see, if you insist on instant, you'll get your tea. But you'll miss one of tea's most beautiful benefits, the blessing of slowing down to enjoy it. You'll be having your tea, but losing the opportunity to stake out an island of calm serenity in the chaotic ocean of life." That's what I'm going to do right now, stake out a little bit of serenity in my urban garden. This book is filled with little treasures in it, including a lot of suggestions of what to do while you're waiting for your tea water to boil, if you must stay busy. These make good bookmarks, especially when they're dried. If Teacups Could Talk. Beautiful book. So I have looked into whether or not the flowers on the camellia are edible, and I have found no credible information on that. So I do not use them, and certainly I suggest that you thoroughly research any plant that you ingest or touch, because some can react to the skin. The place I go to for information, first and foremost, is a database called Plants for a Future, PFAF, and I will leave the information for you on that. I've looked in many of my books, and none of them give any sense of whether or not the flowers themselves are edible. They are fragrant, and mine is not as fragrant as some, but the insects and the hummingbirds love them, so I'll just leave the flowers for them, and I'll concentrate on the leaves. I did not pick the leaves for my tea today because I'll be doing that in the spring. I'm going to be enjoying some tea that I have from the Republic of Tea. I really like their tea. The one I'm going to drink today is organic turmeric ginger. It's fall, and I like to bump up my immune system, and turmeric and ginger will both do that. And green tea is very good for us. This has green tea in it. I wanted to also point out that there's different types of tea based on when they're picked and then how long they're processed. So this is just a mini discussion on tea. This is one I really like. It's a white tea. And here they say, the tender white downy buds are painstakingly hand-plucked only 2 days of the year, right before the leaf opens. That's 2 days of the year. So small is the yield, so high is the demand, that it remains one of the world's most expensive and rare teas. I feel pretty lucky that I can get it at a fairly affordable price. And then I also like this honey ginseng green tea a lot, but today I'm going to have the turmeric tea. Before I sat down, I put a towel down on my chair because there's sap sometimes. Do look around before you just plunk yourself down in the garden. Get yourself situated, blow out any fir needles from your teacup, and I'm ready to sit back and enjoy this cup of tea. I truly am. No fanfare here. No matching sets. Collar and cuffs don't need to match on this. I just wanted to have a moment where I didn't have to worry about, you know, what I was serving my tea in. I don't even have any food here right now. I don't need any. I'm not hungry. So no need to put on any airs. I use soy milk. I don't, there's alternative milks, lots of them. I use oat milk a lot. I really like that because it does not separate in tea. I find that almond milk does, but not oat milk. Okay, let's see how this is. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh boy, that is really good. All right. Oh, a little note. I have on a hat to mechanically block the sun and also these sunglasses. So sorry about there's my eyes. Sorry about not connecting so much, but I did want to protect my eyes from the sun today and my skin. That's a lovely cup of tea. It's got a little bit of a spiciness to it because of the ginger. Wow, I feel more calm already. Maybe we should peek in the book and find a few more suggestions that she has. Yes. While you're waiting for the kettle to boil, arrange a lovely tea tray, complete with flowers, candles, and a plate of cookies, sandwiches, or fruit. Well, I assembled a tray, and I think it's beautiful, even without all those things. Oh, tell your companions to tell a story about your childhood. That's a nice idea. Write an entry in your journal, and listen to your favorite tape, and tell someone about your day, or just sit quietly. I also want to show you a couple other books that I use a lot when I'm trying to research edible plants. One is called Gaia's Garden, G-A-I-A''S Garden. This is a guide to permaculture. It does not have the Camellia listed in here, which surprised me. I don't think it does. I couldn't find it. But this is an oldie and a goodie. This is Edible Landscaping by Rosalind Creasy. And this is ages old. This is probably my third copy of this book because it falls apart. And she does mention the Camellia and all its uses, so I do encourage you to look at that particular book if you're interested in this plant. Thank you for joining me today, and until next time, I'll be dreaming of you in the garden. Bye.